Previously on DC vs Vampires, Andrew Bennett, also known as the Eye Vampire, rushes into the Hall of Justice with the purpose of delivering message to the Justice League about the upcoming threat. But just as he is about to reach his waypoint, an accident occurs and he becomes exposed in the open sunlight. At that time, Green Lantern saves him and takes him to the Hall of Justice. There he tells Green Lantern and Zan that his ex-girlfriend Mary, the leader of the Blood Red Moon, was murdered. Now the vampires are ready to declare war against the humankind. Then Green Lantern reveals his sinister form and he brutally kills both Zan and Andrew Bennett. Hal reveals himself as a both vampire and an undead spy planted within the Justice League. But before entering into the Hall of Justice, Andrew delivers the vial which contains the cure to Bruce Wayne's address. So Batman gathers his Bat family to investigate this situation. Later, Hal invites Barry in some seacoast-side area to talk with him alone. While their conversation keeps going, Hal ties Barry by using his ring. He tells him that he wanted to change him into a vampire, but he can't do that. Because if he converts into a vampire, his bloodlust will cause a major problem to them. So he makes his final move and kills him. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll review chapter 3 of DC vs Vampires. So if you are new here, a sub to this channel would be highly appreciated, and also turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The chapter 3 opens up with the Justice League investigating Barry Allen's death. They all gather in front of Barry's dead body. As we all know, Barry Allen is killed by Hal Jordan, but in front of the League, Hal behaves like an innocent. Hal takes the charge of the situation and instructs the team to find Barry's killer. Batman collects some evidence from that murder spot and keeps those to himself. Meanwhile in Gotham City, Ratcatcher is trying to escape from a vampire, but there he gets confronted by Batgirl. Before Batgirl can sense the upcoming danger, a vampire grabs her from the back. But Batgirl quickly goes into a defensive position and takes him down to the ground. But in spite of her best effort, the vampire quickly grabs her by the neck and tries to bite her. But before he can make his move, a wooden spike impels him from the back and burns him to dust. The helper is none other than Rick Grayson. Then we see in the sewer beneath the Hall of Justice, Batman is trying to find a trace of Zan. In that time, Jan's sister Jaina shows up in front of Batman to discuss his brother's disappearance with him. He tells her that he found two different sets of DNA sample in the hall's infirmary, of which one is vampiric and the other one is alien. After hearing his words, Jaina breaks into tears and she tells him that she wants to help him to find his brother's trace. Back in Gotham City, Penguin is being chased by two vampires, but suddenly in front of him, Zatanna shows up and you guys know what will happen next. Back on the crime scene, Wonder Woman is standing in front of the murder spot. At that time, Hal catches her from behind, asking her about the progress of tracking Barry's rope, but Diana has a doubt on them. It also catches her attention that every time Hal refers Barry in the past tense, but she knows Barry has always comes back from a near-death situation. As the situation becomes suspicious, Diana quickly opens up her lasso of truth and ties Hal with that. But right in that moment, Hal reveals his true nature in front of Diana. But before she takes him to the lake, just like any vampires, Hal uses his hypnosis technique and takes control over her mind. He slowly enters his teeth inside of her neck, converting her into one of them. Back on the Penguin's murder spot, Black Canary is investigating the crime scene. But from the back, Damien shows up and he thinks that she has something to do with the murder of Penguin. As they seem both suspicious to each other, they start their conversation with a fist fight. During their fight, Canary quickly takes his blood sample to test if he's still human or not, and leaves the place by kicking Damien in the face. Meanwhile, in the sewers beneath the Hall of Justice, Jaina points out his brother's remaining to Batman as she is sensing him down there strongly. Batman quickly jumps and shows a body part of Zan. After seeing her brother's horrible fate, she breaks into tears. When she asks who could have done this to him, Batman explains the bone has been cut through a sharp blade which wasn't made of metal, it was made of light. Later, Canary enters into the Green Arrow's secret hideout, where they are tracking down every League members to find out if they are turned into a vampire or not. Back in the Hall of Justice, every League member gathers to discuss the situation to get the trace of Barry's killer. When Cyborg asks, "Where is Batman?" Wonder Woman and Hal shows up and tells them he is not informed as they found evidence that Batman has killed Barry Allen. With such a shocking news to the team, the Chapter 3 of DC vs Vampires comes to a close. As both Wonder Woman and Hal turns into a vampire, the last scene tilts the odds even more in the vampire's favor. Which part you like the most? Please comment down below, and also subscribe to this channel as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.